Let's see.
Really excited about how well it did. It's our big goal for this record was to, and I mean, I think it's something that, you know, most bands want to do, is put out a record that is fresh and new and will gain a lot of new fans.
just wanted to let all you guys know that we'll be releasing official Revolky and tab books in the next couple of months when we put up our new merch store.
What up, Cole? What up, Renegade?
Make these tab books exactly how we play the block, which is super important to us because online there are incorrect tabs for various reasons. So additionally, we've also added in our exact fingering, so you know which finger we use to play what, which is super important to us because now, not only can you play it, but you can do exactly like us. So here's an example of how this works. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We hope to see you all on the road very soon, where we'll be playing a whole bunch of new songs off of Revolky and Freedom.
Yeah, boy! What's good, people? What's good? What's good with you? What's good with you? I'm doing pretty good today. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Play a little bit more here. I'm in a Rings of Saturn mood right now. Check this shit out, bros. I think you're gonna like it. Check this out, bros. No Attack of the Wax strips yet? Nope, not yet. That's a little bright. Oh. Maybe, you never know, maybe. Man, look at that shit, dude. That's talent. We got to be there by 9 a.m. So be at my house by 7:30 a.m. please. Got you. Heard that? Hey, yo, that's my mom right there, bros. Hold on. Bam. That's my mom right there. Say what's up. Mama Riffs in the building. Hope you're having a good day. Mine is totally blown donkey ass. This damn computer is pissing me off. That sucks, bro. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Night, Mom.
I wish I could play a guitar like that. She said, good night, Taryn. You can read that?
Night. Yep.
What? That's fucking talent right there, my bros. Man, that is fucking talent. Just jump the damn ball water.
Damn it.
Dump my bong water, bro. Ho, Asamola Mia, how you doing? What's going on, motherfuckers? This is the Riffamaniac Show, and I am here. I am your host, and I am gonna give you a show today. An actual show. Not a bunch of drama. Not a bunch of bullshit. Because that's all anybody has to bring to the table. Drama and bullshit. So I'm gonna try to keep it as positive as I can. So, without further ado, let's get into the very first thing here, right there. You see it, which is the news. Let's get into the news. So, I just want to know what's been going on with all of you and how's things going with yourselves. We've been hanging out, we've been chilling pretty much all day long. Let's start off with 7, who is live now. And I wanted to talk about 3 things that he's talking about. Okay. Now, what did I just do with my phone? What did I just do with my damn phone? Rising up into the street, took my chances.
Underneath the tablet?
There it is. Alright, so let's get into it. Bomb for the will to survive. Cause it's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Alright, my bros. Let's get into this shit. Are you bros ready? Let's talk about it.
This is Dabu7. We have an interesting situation in Europe where they're saying that they have detected airborne radioactive particles, but they're saying that there's no threat to human health. This reminds me of a year or so back, maybe a couple years, we had a similar incident. Some of you may recall there was a release of particles over the same region, roughly the same region, and it remained a mystery for the longest time. In this instance, they're saying German officials have stated that there's a spike in radioactivity in the air in Western and Central Europe. They go on to say there's no threat to human health. Others say, how can that be when you don't even know where it's coming from? That's a good point. They have their Federal Office for Radiation Protection saying that these elevated levels of isotope ruthenium-106 have been reported in Germany, Italy, Austria, Switzerland, and France since September 29th. What is going on?
Are you hearing that? A radioactive isotope just got reported in all those countries. Let's back that up real quick.
In Germany, Italy, Austria, Switzerland, and France since September 29th.
Wow.
What is going on? That is the big question now. They state that this is sometimes used for radiation therapy to treat eye tumors and sometimes as a source of energy to power satellites. That's interesting. Because if this would have been on a satellite that came down and burned up and the atmosphere maybe exploded, and we did witness a massive fireball here within the past few days that came down on that side of the globe. I'm not sure specifically where it came down at. I'm going to have to look a little bit further into that. But are some of these fireballs space debris that is actually satellites coming in and burning up? We know there's a lot of junk out there. We know that some of them are nuclear powered. We also know that there is the possibility, and this is coming from the top brass out of the EMP Commission, stating that they could easily put a small device like that into one of these satellites and put it up there to where it's traveling over countries. And if they did detonate it, it could cause an EMP type of an effect. We talked about this because the Shining Star satellite from North Korea is going the wrong way and passing over our country constantly. They refuse to shut it down, shoot it down, anything like that. They seem to not care.
Is that right?
And that doesn't sit well with me.
No, me neither.
But beyond that, if any of these other weapons, satellites, or anything was to break up in the atmosphere, it could cause this. And of course, they would never say a word about that. They would just let it remain a mystery. But regardless, if it came from a satellite, it could have come from something else, some kind of test out here. We don't know, but at this point, what we do know is that it's in the air, and they're not saying what it's coming from. So it's mystery airborne radioactivity detected in Europe. If you guys got any info on it, let me know, dabu7yahoo.com. Also, make sure you're following me on Twitter for the latest updates, and following my other YouTube channel, dabu777. There's going to be some upcoming live streams over there that are going to be very important, and you may only catch them one. Also, dabu77, 9 p.m. Eastern Friday nights for Underground World News Live. Hope to see you guys there.
He's actually on right now, that guy. He's actually live right now. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Japan updates the bylaws, and I was wondering if that they were doing that because that they were possibly nuclear testing over there, and I'm wondering if they're doing any nuclear drills, because I know that we perform nuclear drills here in America. It was known as, I think it was Project Gotham. If you look up Project Gotham, you should get most of your details right there.
This is Dabu7. We have J.P. Morgan making some amendments, some changes to their bylaws that have caught some attention. Most people would not have seen this, would not have even realized that they put these updates out there. But out of all the years of operation that J.P. Morgan has been out here doing business, all of a sudden, right now seems to be the time that they've chosen to basically add a new section defining what constitutes a quorum in an emergency resulting from an attack on the United States.
Oh, I got a little label in my shoe.
So, this raises the question, what do they know? What are they preparing for? We've looked back, and we've seen a lot of suspicious things on insurance
I got it.
and the selling
Little
of
label.
buildings and everything else before big events, and the shifting of assets, and small things changing before big events. When you see someone like J.P. Morgan all of a sudden putting in concrete that if
Cheers,
there is
bros.
some kind of strike on the United States or a natural disaster,
Of course I got a glass for you. Come on down.
they name earthquakes, all that stuff, any kind of natural disaster or a known act of God, they have a plan they're going to put in motion. Even if there's just one person to hold it down, they go over all that in detail here. But it's interesting that they hit on an atomic disaster multiple times, this catastrophe.
Huh.
Regardless of what it may be coming in the offing, it seems that they are preparing for it all of a sudden. Out of all the years in operation, all the chances they had to do this, now they've made this move. A lot more detail here at this link I'll leave below. And make sure to tune in tonight to Underground World News Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, dabu77. And also,
That was cool, dude. So, now we're going to talk about earthquakes. Earthquakes in the United States. Let's talk about that.
this is Dabu7. Some new information pertaining to Yellowstone, and this is one you really have to keep a close eye on. To really watch the earthquake activity and what's going on there, you need to go to the local site that tracks all the little activity.
That's the
that is going on
USGS.
within the caldera.
Look at that.
Because some of the other sites,
USGS.com.
including USGS, they are just not showing what is going on. And when you go over to the main site over at Yellowstone, and you see all the activity that is being registered, and the fact that they're not wanting to mention it over at USGS, and the fact that USGS is now saying that the swarm has ended, countering what all these other people are saying now, it raises more questions. Add in the fact that NASA wanted to drill a hole in the caldera here recently, and that if this thing did erupt.
That part's true. I'm not sure if you heard about that. NASA was trying to get a bill footed so they could drill into the Yellowstone caldera. That is a massive volcano. I'm not sure if you guys know, but it's like a lake of lava. It literally is huge.
Food reserves would only last about 74 days. And it would be life-changing. Right now, there's a swarm that is on par to be one of the longest on record, matching that of the swarm back in 1985. They are now upwards of over 2,500 earthquakes. And as USGS wants to say that the swarms around this area have quit, they have not. Soda Springs has continued. You can see right here, and one of the areas of concern here recently has been to the northwest that they talked about. The swarm there. Now maybe that swarm has died down some, but the activity has not. You can see we have quake activity right there in the region. And then Soda Springs continues to swarm. Now USGS wants to try to
What's up, pimp?
They're just
chilling, bro.
On some of the stuff.
We are in the news section right now.
Other scientists are coming out right
We're
now.
talking about the Yellowstone caldera and how NASA wants to drill into the lava.
The swarm to the northwest.
We're talking about a lake of lava, dude.
2.3 strike there.
So think about that. Why would NASA want to drill into Yellowstone? The only thing that I can think of is pressure. They want to relieve some pressure, possibly relieve some tension in some of the areas that it could be building up in. I mean, the USGS, I mean, I don't know. Listening, buddy. Having to type on phone, waiting for PC to crash again. Oh, no, you're good, bro. If you're having an issue, don't even worry about it, dude. It's all good.
Hundreds of smaller quakes. Some of them being below a magnitude 1. But that should be no excuse for USGS. They should be showing all of them. But once again, you do not get a good bead on what's going on here until you go over to the Yellowstone Earthquake charts themselves.
Which is
what's going on.
You see,
but this.
Now that's fear-mongering in my opinion, just because they have 200 earthquakes there a day. Some of them aren't even reported because they're only like 1 or 2, what do they call that?
What?
What do they call earthquakes? On the Richter scale?
Richter scale.
Richter scale. They're only like a 1 or 2 on the Richter scale. So, I mean, and this shit happens on a daily basis. Literally a daily basis. Having issues and need some tissues.
The volcano is something to definitely keep an eye on. This thing erupts, it will be life-changing, no doubt, for everyone. Especially here in the United States and the Northern Hemisphere. But as always, you need to have a plan if you think you're going to get caught up in something like this one day. And as of right now, all we can do is continue to monitor the situation and the swarm, but I wouldn't leave it on USGS and NASA to save the day.
No.
In this instance. There's really...
No, that's for sure. Alright, let's go see what's up with some of our other buddies. Let's go see what's going on in Chris Reagan's world. Demonetized. I haven't seen what he's done in a little while. I kind of want to play this one because I think it's a little relevant to all the stupid ass shit that's going on lately. Check it out.
Okay, I'm not great at this whole life thing. Lost my job, had to move in with my sister, and then I started seeing things. You've been chosen to say.
I'm on the streets, I'm so smart, can't you see? My philosophy is if you don't dance constantly bitch about the president. You're a white supremacist. Meaning the rock, well off to the gulag. Listen to Chatelet. Now what will the judge say? Our dynasty. Constant dust and irony. I'll define the Klan with all the Kamatama Nazis. All by proxy. So what if I become all the things I claim to not be? Bunch of Nazi. Love just hate you guys.
So let's go pepper spray some woman's eyes.
I'm so freaking shameless, nameless in the crowd where I'll be.
Punching Nazis. Topers United, much respect, bro. Is that really you?
Protesting gays in violent way. Fascism bad.
Nope.
Swinging
Pretty sure you're the fake one. Block. You're not gonna fool me, bro. 2 subscribers, you're his clone. Don't give me that shit.
I'll be demonizing everyone who's flying, and I'll be calling you all Nazis. So what if I become all the things I claim to not be? Bunch of Nazi. Love Trump's hating you guys. So let's go cover several violent crimes. I'm so freaking shameless, nameless in the crowd where I'll be. Punching Nazis.
1934.
Everyone who doesn't think the way I do is zombie, asleep, just a Nazi. Always preaching loudly, preaching, understanding loudly. Punch some Nazis.
Love Trump, say you guys.
We are just a bunch of hippos. I'm so freaking shameless, nameless in the crowd where I'll be acting like a Nazi.
See, I like that song, man. It's relevant to some of the shit that's going on lately, man. Anybody that disagrees is obviously a racist, right? Anybody that disagrees is obviously a Nazi. They're obviously a racist. That's just how basically things work, right? So what if I become all the things I claim to not be? Punching Nazis. What a bunch of failures. That's funny. So let's see what's going on in some other worlds here. Some other people looking around, talking around, getting down, talking the loud shit. Let's see the shocking truth. Y'all like Jason A?
When you only have one singular planet with one singular atmosphere, that is quite a number of light years from the next exoplanet that might have habitable conditions on it. The issue of whether or not we will have a sustainable atmosphere and climate has to be a unifying, fundamental, number one priority for the species as a whole right now. Because of all the other problems we have, no matter if we solved every problem from acne to you name it, speeding.
I got you, bro. I understand. Okay,
that would be
I got
totally useless without a sustainable system.
I'm just not playing with the bullshit. That's all. I'm quick.
Basic life on the planet is in dire jeopardy. And if you doubt that, come to Seattle, where ash was falling like the apocalypse last week, where our forests are raging, where islands are actually going underwater, where the glaciers are melting at unprecedented levels. Our basic level of sustainable is very much at risk. And it's difficult for people in public life to talk in these apocalyptic trends, but it is the case. And I've been thinking about a new way of talking about climate disruption. I spent a lot of time in my life as well declaring emergencies when the Wenatchee National Forest is burning down, declaring emergencies when a whole mudslide, a mountain collapses during the biggest rainstorms we've had. I'm tired of declaring temporary one-off emergencies. We've got to look at this as a planetary emergency.
You hear me, bro?
And there is no
I'm
other
just
way
like,
to think about it that is adequate to the task at hand.
Cheers, bro.
So that's when I would say, okay, you can put it all out there, but then, hold on, this AI, is this going to be held by certain companies or certain countries? You know, we know there was a major nation-state leader who said last week that the country that
Are you talking about
will control the world.
what's going on in here?
That was the Russian.
No, you haven't missed much. You and I, Dave, are pretty much right on par. Glad work keeps me busy. Nah, fuck the playroom shit. My God, that's a waste of time. I'm talking about what's happening in the world. Picked up a new bottle of vape juice. Citrus Blast, so good, makes me want to slap a Nazi. Slap a Nazi. So what if I become all the things I claim to not be? So what? I'll be punching Nazis.
Equity towards progress, towards prosperity. Basically, World 2.0. I'm a professor of environmental science. I would even argue, let's stop talking about the environment. I mean, there's no such thing really as the environment. What we're talking about is human prosperity, human well-being, and human equity of us as a world to survive and prosper on this planet Earth.
What the fuck is this asshole talking about? There's no such thing as environment. It's only perspective of human property. That's a bunch of fucking neo-Nazi garbage bullshit. What the fuck you talking about? Are you serious right now? Oh, pay my carbon tax. Bro. George Carlin said it best already. All these fucking people, right, that think that they're such a threat to the environment. What about the people in Puerto Rico? What about the people in Mexico? What about the people in Venezuela? What about the people in Haiti who got fucking crushed by the weather? Let's see if they feel like a threat to the environment. I bet they don't. I bet they don't. The world has been here, and will be here long after we're gone. Trust me, the world ain't going anywhere. We are.
People like to sort of withdraw from connecting it to climate change, going, this is not because of climate change, or you can't attribute climate change to any single weather event, which is true, technically, strictly speaking. But we know that the severity and intensity and frequency of these climate events have been rising over the last few years.
See these wildfires exploding in California, it's closing in on Holland.
Wildfires lighting up the skies in Southern California. There was a tornado of embers going through here.
I've never seen anything like this.
This is the sound and the sight of firefighters losing ground in the suburbs of Los Angeles.
Major earthquake that has rocked central Mexico.
And of course, today's quake comes on the 32-year anniversary of a massive earthquake in Mexico.
Tuesday's massive 7.1 earthquake leveled 38 buildings.
Screams of "oh my God" echoing through Mexico City. Buildings crumbled and collapsed, sending dust clouds over the city.
Earthquakes are being felt more often in Bali as locals and tourists brace for the Mount Agung volcano to erupt.
After storming through the Caribbean, Hurricane Maria slammed Puerto Rico on Wednesday. The 10th strongest Atlantic hurricane ever.
You seen a fire tornado? That's awesome.
Ripped apart the island's entire power.
No, I haven't. I mean, I have on YouTube, but never in real life. I live on the East Coast, dude. I don't see nothing like that. There's hardly ever any wind here.
What will happen with these weather events in the future?
Hardly ever any tornadoes.
Get more intense.
So
They have happened in my state, but they're very few, far in between. Like, they don't happen often.
The intensity of these types of events will increase.
Second, let me speak to the accelerating progress we're seeing in artificial intelligence. Over the last 5 or so years, we've seen amazing progress in automation, machine learning, and AI.
Whatever Estonians do as citizens these days, it's likely to involve their e-card.
This is how Estonia works. Everybody has a card to access public services online.
And here's something for the philosophical among you to ponder on. Estonia has basically embarked on an experiment that certainly smudges, perhaps even erases.
I have a theory on Vegas, but that's a party chat
state
session.
And country. If the
No, it
state's
isn't.
functioning components
Please hit me.
sent down a fiber optic cable to work.
Go on your cell phone, that way you have 200 characters, because I know it's hard to explain yourself with 20 characters. Go on your cell phone. Explain yourself! This is the time to do it. News and conspiracies. That's where we are right now. Hit me. Everybody here wants to know. I mean, you know, at least 6 of us.
Every regular ID card in Estonia already for the last 16 years. You know, digital identity is automatically created at the birth. A doctor enters the details of the birth into the system, and without the doctor herself recognizing this, in the background the system is creating digital identity for a baby. Parents later add the name, of course.
Oh, I damn well know it was
and the
staged.
digital citizen
Damn well know.
is born.
Forget the cash or the plastic. Now your payment option is right at your fingertips. Literally, customers at the Cost Cutter supermarket at London's Brunel University are the first in the world to pay for their groceries with finger vein scanners.
But today, this shop became the first supermarket on the planet to
costs too
use the new technology.
Another step. All finger to be precise.
What up, Lazy? Did you get your thing yet? Did you get your hoodie?
Infrared scanner to detect unique patterns in the veins in a person's fingertips. The information is then linked to a customer's bank details.
So digital services can offer seamless.
Can you say Mark of the Beast much? There will be a method in which everyone will have to buy, sell, and trade. Does it not say that? Mark of the Beast much? I'm just saying, that's a little strange.
Coming into this world, seamless life in Europe for all our citizens, if we take it in our hands.
According to Laura Croft, I be cussing. I'm a cusser. I be cussing way too much.
The only thing which we need to do, of course, one thing is identity, one thing is digital services.
So, do you think it's more inspiring or alarming overall to have this kind of technology available to us?
Overall, it's pretty alarming because nobody really realized how it is changing the world, and nobody really realized the side effect it is going to have on our political regime, whether they are authoritarian regime or democracies. All those regimes are going to change deeply because of those technology. And this is a question...
Yeah, because it was supposed to show up when? Like Thursday or Friday? It should be there by now.
You can see that
It's a white box.
Is filmed real time. The grid you see here is analyzing my face. Our cameras can now recognize me, even from the side or when my head rotates 30 degrees to the left or right, or 15 degrees up or down. All employees of the company have given their face prints. Cameras film.
That dude was a millionaire. Why would he kill innocent people?
Continues to advance, and
I almost don't think he even did.
More complex and advanced algorithms for this.
Yeah, I mean, just you want to talk? You guys want to talk Las Vegas? Because I talked Las Vegas for 2 days in a row. Furry, what's going on? I talked Las Vegas 2 days in a row. That's why I wasn't talking Vegas today, because I didn't want to keep repeating myself. If y'all want to talk Vegas, we can talk Vegas. That's not a problem. Because I've been doing research on it for like 3 days. So, like I said, set up. If y'all want to talk Vegas, we can talk Vegas. I was just going over some other shit because I talked Vegas 2 days in a row. So, I was trying to bring something new to the floor. But hey, if you guys want to talk Vegas, we can do that. Riff, what up, man? What up, man? I'm doing good, Joey. How you doing? 4th floor. Okay. You talking about UFC 2016, Las Vegas? Now you talking. I love me some UFC, bro. Joey! I love me some UFC. What up, One Shot Killer? How you doing? I mean, if y'all want to talk Vegas, we could talk Vegas. I mean, how about some simple? Let's just hit with the simple stuff. First of all, happened on Route 91. 911. Again, 911. Happened on the 32nd floor. 32 chambers. Pretty Masonic. Masonic with the 32 chambers. It happened right in front of a pyramid. Y'all seeing eye. The pyramid, Illuminati. Let's just go over the obvious signs first. Let's just go over the obvious stuff first. Yeah, any guitar tonight? Yes, absolutely. I got it right here, bros. I will be playing guitar. But I was just switching in. What did I say? Japan is going over to a cryptocurrency to try to stop the flow of money in their country. They also just signed another treaty in order to nuclear test, or something to do with nuclear weapons. Either they're testing them or they're moving them. I'm not really sure. So what do they know that we don't know? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We were also talking about NASA wanting to drill Yellowstone. That's obviously interesting. I was thinking that they might want to release pressure, something like that. Not really sure what's going down there. Any guitar tonight? Yes! Yes, we definitely go play some guitar. So, and as far as the Las Vegas stuff, let me just say what I think, you know. I think that the guy up top was the magician. I think he was putting on a show for everybody to look up while the real shooting was happening down on the ground. You want to talk about that just a little bit? You guys want to get into that just a little bit? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to use Alex Jones, so don't give me no shit about it. We're just listening to the man speak. Feel free to disagree as always. There he is. Listen, yeah, we just listening. After we're done listening, then if you guys agree, you want to talk about it, you want to disagree, then let's get into it. Absolutely. Vegas Massacre solved. That's an hour long, though. I'm not going to watch that. Let's watch this.
Normal hotels rifle through your stuff. I'll have prescription pills on me that aren't even a controlled substance. And they'll fumble around and mess with those and open those up. I mean, they dig through everything. It's totally ridiculous. It's a total setup. I mean, a lot of these rifles he had, you can't even break down and put in small bags. It's pure bull. He was in there for 5 days with 22 guns, with 2 rooms, transferring the food to another room so they wouldn't get suspicious. You don't think they don't pay attention that you're eating in one room and going to another?
One Shot Killer, I gotta disagree with you. And the only reason why I'm gonna disagree with you, Riff, do you have a website for clothing? Yes, I do, sweetheart. It's right there. Get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, whatever you want. My girlfriend, Lady Riffs, say what's up.
Hi.
She busts her ass on that website. She makes it look beautiful. Obviously, we go out and we make it happen. We raise charity. We do all kinds of events. I'm not on here begging for money like some people think so. No, I don't have anything rather than Facebook. I get the shirts from the Mountain Company, if that's what you're wondering. But the Mountain charges more than me. Like, I am a vendor for the Mountain Company, and my business is called Riff Rags and Trends. They sell their shirt marked up like $56, $22 for t-shirts, $56 for hoodies, and I mark it down. I mark it down at least a couple of bucks, so that way that we can square up on shipping and handling and things like that. If you live in another ocean, if you live across seas, then it costs me a hell of a lot of money for shipping and handling, and I would recommend you to see if there's a mountain corporation within your local area, so that way it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg for shipping and handling. Because I just got into a serious, well, not a serious situation, but it was going to cost me $44 to send a pillow to one of my friends up in damn Canada. The pillow only costs $25, and it's going to cost $44 to send it up there. I'm sorry, that's not good business. I'm not going to pay the post office that much money. It's not going to work. I mean, we're all losing money at that point. All of us are losing money, so that's crazy to me. But rather than Facebook, no. But back to you. Get rid of gun laws, to be honest, I gotta disagree. And the only reason why I'm gonna say that is because the more gun laws that you put up, if you want to get rid of gun laws, then that's just gonna make it, that's crazy for fuck's sakes. I know. They make it hard for an international businessman. I gotta spend a lot of money. So the only way I can rectify it, right? And this is where I gotta agree with Laura Croft, because he says, well, I can just go down to the store and get it for cheaper. He's right, because I gotta spend money on shipping and handling. So if you wanted to buy multiple shirts or multiple hoodies or multiple pillows or multiple fleeces, then yeah, then it would be more worth it. Then the fucking shipping and handling would actually be worth the cause and effect. See, it's cause and effect. You know what I mean? So, what are you going to do, to be honest? But get rid of gun laws. Get rid of the gun laws. I never thought of that. Nobody's ever hit me like that. I tell you, everybody always hits me with more gun laws. More gun laws. I never had anyone say, just get rid of the gun laws. I don't know, man. I don't know if that would be good or bad. I'm kind of caught in the crossfire there. Get it? Caught in the crossfire? Because, man, with no gun laws, I just don't want people to have spinning miniguns and rifles and 50 caliber minigun rifles and shit like that. You know, belt-fed LMGs and shit like that. That's really unnecessary for hunting and anything else that you're trying to do. Sense is not gifted to all. Sense is not gifted to all. I'm gonna stay quiet on that one. No gun laws will Wild West. Yeah, okay, yeah. No gun laws. See, and that's where I'm caught in the crossfire. Because the Wild West was born, man. See, that's where I'm like, Jesus Christ. Where do I stand right there? Dave, you're probably looking at me like, why do I have... I mean, take gun off people. See, that I 100% disagree with. Because if you take the guns off... Now, check me out, One Shot Killer. Check me out. Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperate, do Rough Rider. No, you don't want that. No, you don't. And let me tell you something else. You don't want to take the guns from people either. Because let me tell you what, if you put more gun laws on people and you say, all right, turn in your weapons, the criminals and the gangbangers aren't going to turn in their weapons, my dude. They're not going to turn in their weapons. They're going to be like, hey, Vinny, so-and-so Trump made a law. We are going to turn in our weapons now. No, they're not going to do that. If you want to make it more consistent for citizens to get their hands on guns, that's all it's going to do, is make it harder for law-abiding citizens to get their hands on guns to protect themselves from would-be criminals. If you take the guns away from people, that doesn't work. Look at UK, look at London, look at Britain. I'm trying to tell you, they took the guns there, and they still have major crime. It didn't stop anybody. Bad people will find objects to do bad things. It doesn't even matter. Riff, Showcase, what's good? Bop, bop, bop with the double horns. Wow, what's good, brother? How you doing? The weapon is not the killer. The person is. Thank you. And the person will always find a object to do bad things, to do criminal activity. It will always happen. It's always going to happen. It will continue to happen. And guns make it so that an old lady, a young man, a senior citizen, a handicapped person has the ability and the responsibility to defend himself. Doesn't mean that a handicapped person is going to go out and rob a bank. But wouldn't you want somebody in a wheelchair that has to go to the grocery store by himself on a daily basis to have some protection? I mean, he's an easy target. Somebody young and fit like me, I could run right up on that motherfucker. Steal his cash wad off his ass. Wouldn't it be nice if he had a way to protect himself? I'm just saying, dude. Bad people will find things. Coachism, I gotta talk to you. Coachism and Kevin Donovan. I gotta talk to you, bros. Because I see you over there hanging out with that Las Vegas Viking motherfucker. I'm going to give you a chance to explain that shit. Y'all know him by first name, William? I seen you type it. Hey, William, what's good today? So I'm going to give you a chance to explain yourself. Why do you hang out with that fucking guy? I just want to know. Because that's crazy to me. I don't understand it. He's calling my friends the N-word. He's puking his brains out, dry heaving on stream in his underwear. I mean, this guy is crazy. And y'all in there saying, how's your day, William? What's up with that? I don't get that. They make a big deal about modifying weapons, but do you know how easy it is to modify weapons? Oh my God. I still don't know who the fuck Vegas is. Vegas is no one. Vegas is a place. Las Vegas is a city. Oh, this guy, Vegas. Oh, please allow me. A Las Vegas toker? You guys never heard of this guy? The Las Vegas guy? If you never heard of him, then you're fine. I'm just burnt out this time of year and I did stop by to see you. I didn't want to get off the couch. But soon, man, we will. Oh yeah, my bro wants to hang out. Says he's gonna get about 3,000 bucks off the next lobster hold, and he wants to have a good time because it's getting cold, so he's about to get laid off, babe.
Who is?
Chris.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Oh really? We're
Yep.
done.
He wants to hang out.
Oh. When?
Soon.
Oh, okay.
USA does love to fight crimes, even for other countries. That is inevitable. One shot, you have hit the nail on the head. And I can't deny that, because for some reason, shape, or form, USA has decided to police the globe. And that way, you know, we go to war with anybody that goes against the petrol-dollar. That's just plain and simple. So that shit makes a lot of sense to me. No, but I'm glad I don't, I'm glad I don't, no, but I'm glad I don't from what you said. Ha! Okay, Vegas has always been a twat since Ustream days. Why y'all chilling with that guy? Who the fuck is Vegas? That's a good question. I'll tell you my experience with Vegas. Y'all want to hear my experience with Vegas? This was the first time I ever came into his stream, man. Somebody told me to check this guy out. He's crazy. Huh? No, I was going to say, it was Riot Nerd. Riot Nerd was the first person that ever told me that this guy was crazy and I should check him out. So that's what I did. So I went into his stream, and this dude, pardon me, had a transvestite hanging out in his house. I do not want to chill with Vegas. That Vegas dude sounds creepy. Word. So, dude had a transvestite here. Now, I can only gather that he invited her over, loosely term used, her. That's a loosely term. Okay, so, and I'm assuming when they got busy, he probably found out that she had a you know what I'm saying, some huevos, you know, and didn't like that. And then he called the cops on the guy girl because she wouldn't leave. She wouldn't leave. Funniest shit I ever saw in my life. You know what I'm saying? That was my experience with the Vegas dude. That was the first experience I ever had with dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little more about this.
Oh my gosh. Nobody spies on you like hotels, folks. And they do it so people can't get in and run scams. I mean, I think it's a police state. I don't like it. But, ladies and gentlemen, Vegas searches your room.
Can you play that speech?
They profile you when they leave.
Hater
They're
Terminator
hooked into
Ken.
Homeland
I
Security,
cannot.
Data threat analysis. Hotels, major hotel chains are threat fusion centers. Okay? That's a big secret. It's not a public knowledge. It's not classified, but hotels are considered major nodes, as are car rental facilities and things like that in the threat fusion center system.
I'm drinking tonight, bros. The beer is talking to me.
Infowars.com. You are the resistance.
Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
A virtual army of unidentified assassins. A plan that the weathermen wanted to carry out. A plan that people like Charlie Manson dreamed of. Going out killing all the squares, man, all the judges and all the politicians and all the rich people and taking over the world, man. What it really was going to be is a French Revolution to make something even worse. And now the globalists themselves have used this to overturn other countries, other nations. And that's why they got all the cop killing operations going, just beta testing how the police will respond instead of a cop getting shot in the back of the head, randomly by one of Soros's minions every day or so, or every week. It'll be every hour. And then see if you'll sign on to the UN and total global control via the Strong Cities Initiative. Then they'll stop killing you. People say, man, that sounds crazy. But it's true. Type in Loretta Lynch, Strong Cities, and all the rest of the initiatives. It's happening. You know who they put on the police review boards? Marxist, Leninist, Communist, Mao Brigade members. Right here where I live. And you're like, okay, the cops aren't perfect, but I'm not with the Mao Brigade.
Did you respond?
Real simple. And
sorry about my girlfriend, guys. She don't respond to shit.
Oh,
you hear that? Oh, doing nails.
I'm going right to your calls.
That's true. Every time I stay at a hotel, the workers are in and out every morning. So how they miss all them guns?
Join us is 877-789. I'm not going to belabor this, but we've gone out and private labeled, or in some cases developed, the very best nutraceuticals out there with 4 of the top companies in the U.S.
You know what, Alex Jones? I love your products, but hey, we're just trying to get down to the facts. Here we go.
Our success is your success, and you get great products, a 360 win. Okay, we got Karen, we got Lexi, we got Ian, we got Jesse, we got Josh, we got a lot of folks. Karen in Pennsylvania, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
Hello, Alex.
No, it's not working for me.
Back and forth, multiple shooters, different floors of the Mandalay Bay. We have that. We have the now famous taxi cab video of the woman taxi cab driver parked outside the Mandalay Bay Hotel, waiting in line and noticing that nobody is there. What's happening inside the hotel? She hears shots fired.
Now it sounds like it's coming from farther away.
Unfortunately, the way I was able to comprehend what had happened was a young girl was fatally shot pretty much at my feet. And that's when it just pulled my wife to the floor. My best friend and his wife hit the ground too. And that was the initial first go around. Like I said, we fled out the back. Just every after the
So you mean to tell me that have you been there? Do they have metal detectors? Because what I'm trying to say is, like, how the fuck did they not know? You see what I'm trying to say? This dude was there for 5 days, 4 or 5 days. I keep hearing different stories. And they have no video footage of this dude? None? None? I mean, nothing. You know, that don't make no damn sense to me.
Barrage of firing. I would just lay down on top of my wife. And then he would...
Listen to this real quick.
Yeah, the opposite angle of where they thought the gunfire was coming.
1 second, hold on. Listen to this real quick.
Coming from, and she received a bullet in her knee from the front. The bullet came in the front and exited out of the back of the knee.
Y'all hear that? Listen to that. Real quick.
And how long? Yeah, the opposite angle of where they thought the gunfire was coming from, and she received a bullet in her knee from the front. The bullet came in the front and exited out of the back of the knee.
How the hell is somebody on the 32nd floor gonna do that?
And how long it took us to get into the room. First question is, how long did the actual shooting last? I'm prepared to give you some information on that, and the first call came into our dispatch center at 10:08 p.m. about shots being fired. The suspect, I can tell you that we know now that he fired off and on for somewhere between 9 and 11 minutes.
Hold on. That's my phone. That's my phone acting up. 1 second. What the hell? Get her done! Well, I'm trying to get her done, but my phone's being fucking retarded. Jesus Christ. We're trying to listen to this, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, the opposite angle of where they thought the gunfire was coming from, and she received a bullet in her knee from the front. The bullet came in the front and exited out of the back of the knee.
And how long it took us to get into the room. First question is, how long did the actual shooting last? I'm prepared to give you some information on that, and the first call came into our dispatch center at 10:08 p.m.
Got it right there,
about
Dave.
shots being fired. The suspect, I can tell you that we know now that he fired off and on for somewhere between 9 and 11 minutes. We know.
Sorry.
We know that the suspect fired over a dozen or so volleys, and we know that the firing by the suspect ceased at 10:19. As I mentioned earlier, there was a very heroic security guard who was shot during the search for that suspect. That security guard went up to the room. He was advancing towards the room when the suspect fired through the door at the security guard and struck him. The floors had already been evacuated of the guests. The suspect was now isolated and contained within a room.
That's an interesting point.
Was a question about the validity of the crime scene photos that somebody had leaked. I can confirm those are, in fact, photos from inside
There's a pyramid
of the room.
right there, folks.
They're, in fact, photos of our
not
suspect.
to be Mr. Conspiracy,
And as
but
the
how
sheriff
obvious.
mentioned previously, we have all opened up an internal investigation to determine the source of the leaks of those photos to the public. There were 2 cameras located in the hallway so that the suspect could watch as law enforcement or security approached his room. And there was another camera placed inside the hotel room door peephole so that he could see down the hallway.
That to me doesn't make sense. If he's got 2 cameras in the hallway, which he would point down the hallway, why does he have a third in the peephole? How good of an image can you actually get from that? So I don't understand that. The photos of suspect leaking, where are all the other photos? Where are the photos of the security guard? How about the photo? Here's one for you. If he's firing from the 32nd floor, that's a pretty extreme downward angle. There should be gunshot holes and fragments of bullets all on the ground. Literally, there should be dozens, if not hundreds of bullet holes on the ground where he was shooting. Where are those photos? Where are those reports?
That sounds pretty accurate to me.
Has all sorts of questions looming around it. When was the security guard shot? If he killed himself, why did he engage in a firefight with the security guard? I mean, just more questions than answers. He immediately comes out and mentions the timing of the shooting event. Now, I'll be honest, I cross-referenced all this with what I could possibly find, and it seems legit. It does seem that the shooting started around 10:05
so the normal
and ceased at about 10:19. So that does seem legit. So that begs
I
the
agree,
question,
yeah, because
where did these narratives start?
The audio clip and the weapons that were confiscated don't fucking add up.
The headline of
I'm telling you that right now. It sounded to me like the weapon that was being
72
shot was belt-fed,
so
like a saw.
Where did those narratives start?
Or like an M16
so again,
or something.
More questions than answers looming
or something
around
with a
the
drum.
Las Vegas shooting.
Like
I want to take your calls. Were you an eyewitness? Were you there? Are you a veteran? Are you a gun enthusiast? And what do you think about the audio? What do you think about the reports? And what do you think about what happened? The phone number 888-201-2244. Let's start with Tucker, who is a veteran. Tucker, what do you think about the weapons used? What did you hear from the audio of the guns being fired?
I hear what you're trying to say, Lazy. Put it all together, and I get it. I get
it. Was a U-Swords M60E4.
Okay.
Can be fired from the shoulder, tripod.
The only thing I can say to you on that is that where is the damage on the ground? Like you said, normal gyroscope and a defective instead, destabilization will come out flipping. That could cause wound angle to change.
I think what they did
but where is the damage on the ground? How come that hasn't been released? Okay, that's the only place I can go with you on that. Where's the damage on the ground?
I know a person that was out there that was running away from the stage, behind the stage, that was shot in the front of the knee.
Wait. You're saying he was behind the stage?
Yes.
And hit in the knee?
Coming behind the stage. She was up at the front, took off the side, and went behind the stage.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, it was either something belt-fed, like an M16, or something with a drum on it.
A friend of mine has told
Have you heard the gun audio?
That the gunfire was getting...
Just 1 second. Let's just flip gears. I don't think my boy here has heard the gun. I don't think he heard the shots. Audio of Las Vegas shooter. That completely goes with my theory. Because I think the same thing. The guy up in the floor, in the 32nd floor, was the magician. And the real trick was happening down on the ground. That's what I think, too. So you did hear it? Alright, well, I'm going to play it anyways. Listen, bros. An AR-15 is not going to make this sound. An AR-15 is semi-automatic. It's not a fully automatic weapon. Count that. Dude, that's bullet after bullet. An AR-15 only has 30 rounds in a clip, bro. Listen. I don't care how fucking modified it is. It's not gonna shoot like that, dude. Okay, alright. I'll give you that. If they said it was modified, where is it? How come the police never confiscated a gun like the one that we're hearing? That's just the question I'm asking. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, what do you mean? You know, because what we're hearing in this audio and the guns that were confiscated by the police, where's the belt-fed weapon? Where's the modified gun? Where's the M16? I'm just saying, listen to it. do you know that has 50 to 75 bullets? What gun? Y'all play Call of Duty, y'all play Battlefield, come on now. What gun do you know that can do something like that? Too soon, bro. Too soon. Let's finish that clip up, though. Let's finish that clip up. Did y'all see this photo yet? Notice the blood stain that was cleaned up. You see that? Notice the blood stain that was cleaned up. Notice the trajectory of the gun. You see that?
Yeah, the opposite angle of where they thought the gunfire was coming from, and she received a bullet in her knee from the front.
Shooters from multiple angles, and everybody was kind of boxed in.
Yes, they were actually running away from the motel. As you see the stage set there, that was correct. That was right underneath the Mandolin Bay emblem that you had up on the screen. They were running, I don't know what angle that is, if it's to the north, south, east, or west, but they were actually running away from the motel. Yeah, the opposite angle of where they thought the gunfire was coming from, and she received a bullet in her knee from the front. The bullet came in the front and exited out of the back of the knee.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know, and thank you for the call, Tucker. And again, I've got videos. We're going to play these later. I want to wait till we get Craig Sawyer on to break this down. But I have videos that clearly sounds like there's at least two shooters and that there was definitely a shooter that was not on the 32nd floor. But we'll get to those clips in a second. Let's now go to Clint, who is a vet from Colorado. What do you think of all this, Clint?
Hey, I just want to plug real quick. My son takes Brain Force every single morning, and he does amazing in school. And he also takes Niacinamide, and his scores are just incredible. I just want to let you know that.
Well, we're glad to hear that. Thank you for
this. Guy was a pilot. This guy had millions of dollars a year of discretionary income. He was an investor. And how do you do it? The casinos don't track the money you bring in. They're money laundering facilities in many cases. You go in, you spend sometimes $100,000. You lose. You bring out 60. Doesn't matter. You just laundered the money. Tax-free. And we've gone over his whole MO. What do you, the callers, think? I always love the angles and things you raise. So Zach, Chris, Jeff, Patricia, Paul, Jesse, Kim, we're going to all of you. Then I'm going to get to Tom Brokaw, blaming gun owners. That's the thing. You did it. You're bad. You're a murderer.
Hi, buddy.
You didn't know you killed
How
those
you doing?
people?
Boop. What's going on?
But I want to play one thing first, and I promise I'm going to your calls. This is a clip shot by friends of the man who was shot in the leg. And Melania Trump and President Trump went and visited everyone at multiple hospitals. Now, remember, they do this all the time, the personal touch. And the media says, oh, he didn't really visit Scalise. And they even said yesterday, oh, he's not really visiting people. But I know folks that know Trump. He'll call sometimes. He's in the hospitality business. His real money was made in condos.
Just got up, got to go to work soon. Yeah. Good day, bud. How's it going? What's going on, Action Benson?
to
We're talking a little bit about the Vegas shooting. Because two people in the party, in the stream wanted to talk about it.
Got married in January, remarried.
Just to talk about, we also talked about how Japan is creating a cryptocurrency to stop the flow of cash in their country. There was also a nuclear treaty deal made. I'm not sure if they're trying to move nuclear weapons or test nuclear weapons. So that's happening. America also had a nuclear testing. It's called Project Gotham. What else did we talk about? I'm trying to remember. And then I went off on something about geostorms and geoclimate changing. Geoengineering, for example. You have a new movie coming out called Geostorm. I definitely want all you guys to check that out. Clicked on your stream and thought you had Alex in party chat. They got chemicals in the water and they're trying to turn the frickin' frogs gay. That's the best Alex Jones impression I can do. But you seen John Oliver's piece on Alex Jones? It's golden. Does he really wreck Alex Jones? Hey, listen, I'm just trying to listen to the guy, because CNN and NBC and ABC and all them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather listen to this fraud than any other fraud. I'd rather listen, you know, to Julian Assange, Matt Drudge, Alex Jones, Joe Rogan. You got your WikiLeaks. You got your other sources of information like 4chan, Anonymous. Anyways, you mix it all together and then you kind of form your own opinion. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. Just have to say, the black helicopters are coming to get us all. And if you don't buy my products right away, then the FBI is going to get you. To be honest, John Oliver is my man crush. So I'm biased. Joe Rogan is cool. I do like Joe Rogan quite a bit.
Called up to congratulate me. We talked about 5 minutes. Then he wanted to talk to my wife.
Cheers, bros.
About 5 minutes. That's when he was president. And that's the kind of stuff now, you don't get those calls now. I mean,
think Anonymous is for the people.
Don't worry,
I hope,
going in to take the sod out. And don't worry, we're going to get that.
We got two types of hackers on planet Earth, the black hats and the white hats. The white hats are the type of hackers that get hired by companies in order to figure out the loopholes and the security breaches within companies. The black hat hackers are the ones that are trying to shut you down. Those are the motherfuckers that want to see you burn.
Tax cut, don't believe that stuff you heard and let folks know. But they're fighting to keep
I like going. Joe Rogan. Big Joe Rogan fan,
They're so
bro.
jealous they pull their hair out. But just to see them lie and say that Trump never actually visits anybody, it's all a fraud. Obama's the one that didn't go to hurricanes.
That's true.
But again, they invert reality.
That's
true. Look what they just tried in Puerto Rico, but it blew up in their face. They were blocking it. The Democrats, costing lives. And of course this guy had help. And he's got to let...
Not only were they blocking the Democrat, or the Democrats were blocking help from Puerto Rico, I had to sit there and fucking party chat and listen to some of my friends weep. Listen to some of my friends sob. Because they have family down in Puerto Rico. And peace and love to the motherfuckers that were lost in Puerto Rico. Man, I had to sit there and listen to my friends that had family down in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? And then they were trying to block shit. And then my boy's trying to tell me that it's all peace and love in the streets. I'm like, dog, they are robbing each other, man. You got the gangs looking at this as a way to take over Puerto Rico, so they're trying to stop the food trucks from coming in. You see what I'm trying to say? It's just like that video game Infamous. Y'all play that game Infamous, the very first one? Remember when the gangs were taking all the food from the people? It's exactly what's happening in Puerto Rico.
That's his cutout. He's got the Antifa material. Now, was it a sting of Antifa buying weapons?
Said all Tro
Who said they're going to have this uprising in October and November, and they got all the weapons on the way, all those videos? True. I don't know. Law enforcement doesn't know exactly from my sources.
I know them too. So 3 hackers.
It's all compartmentalized.
3 hackers. You got me. True that.
And we know Trump doesn't control all these agencies and that most of the higher-ups are globalists. So The president is working to get information. Now, that's why he was in Vegas, was also to talk to law enforcement from different agencies himself privately and say, what really happened? Spill your guts, I'm the president. You talk about hands-on. This is like John Wayne for real, folks.
No, you don't.
Break
No, you don't.
A new clock.
Not
Let's
people
go
like
start
me.
going to calls.
Stinky.
Let's go ahead and talk to Zach in Illinois. Zach, thanks for holding her on the air.
Not as bad as cigarettes, though, right?
I read a lot of news, and I can't even really form an opinion without reading, like, I mean, probably 5 different articles, because, I mean, it's not that I can't think for myself, but I like to get a lot of other opinions. But if these people think there's only one shooter, they're crazy, man. The sheriff even said it yesterday. There's no way that he could have acted alone. There's no way. And
the sheriff said it himself. What was it, yesterday? Now, moments before, I was talking to one of my bros. He said that he acted alone, and I was like, well, even the sheriff of Las Vegas would disagree with you on that one, because he put out an official statement that there was almost was the key word there. There was almost no way that he acted alone. So I'm not too sure what to go on that one. It's a whole lot of hearsay, isn't it, guys? A whole lot of bullshit, maybe, hearsay, who knows? I'm just saying. Feels like 9/11 all over again, or JFK all over again. It feels like a bunch of fucking bullshit.
I think this, with how
fake news, brother.
He was like 500 to 600
Sing it to the people. Tell them.
He has some high-powered rifles.
Tell him.
But I think there had to have been somebody through the back, like towards the MGM resort, because.
Sir, you're really smart, and we've been still investigating this before we release our full findings. But I have talked to people in Army intelligence, in Army Special Operations, Navy SEALs, former leaders of major SEAL teams. I mean, Craig Sawyer was a group leader in SEAL Team 6. I mean, that's as high level as it gets. And they all say multiple shooters, different guns going on at the same time, different
That's
caliber.
A good question.
One's a full belt gun. It's not a crank or a these break stop backs, these jump guns or whatever they're calling them. And what you're saying is absolutely on target. And then we've got all these videos.
Feels like
I have a 5-minute
two Twin Towers went down in Vegas again, bro. That's what it feels like to me. It's another fucking cover-up.
Super far off. It's not an echo.
Our government, right, is behind this. You fucking know it's true. Look at all the signs. I mean, I'm not trying to be Mr. Conspiracy here. Route 91, right in front of the pyramid, with the all-seeing eye. You got the guy up at the top, 32nd floor. He aiming down. Ain't no evidence. A lot of this, a lot of that. It just feels like friggin' 9/11 or JFK or some bullshit all over again, man. It's some ridiculous shit. I can put videos up all night. We can put videos up all night of different people with cell phones running away from the hotel. I have another report that I could put up where the lady said that she was like 4 rows in front of the stage. Okay, the lady that they're talking about got shot behind the stage. Blueprints and think they just throwing this out, find and forget about the song. People up in the damn video from YouTube and stream. Come on, man. Pull up a damn video from YouTube and stream. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, I got your back. I got your back, bro. All right, now how do we do filters? Open guide? Nope. Voice search, go back. That was 4 days ago. Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find the most relevant information. Oh, here we go. Boring ass riffraff. Everybody knows you're Laura Croft, dude. You're fucking boring. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid ass bitch. Well, we know that's a clone, Super Dave. Passed out 10 minutes ago. Yeah, dude. I'm almost positive that's Laura Croft right there. Alright, let me see. So I'm going to look this up on YouTube. I'm going to put a search engine on it. Alright, let's see what we can find here. And then we'll put up sort by relevance. Pussy juice. Okay. Bye-bye. History. Oh man, the drama this morning was insane. Oh, it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sort by view count, upload date. Upload date, right? Apply. Okay, this was 21 hours ago. Let's hear this. People died from a lunatic. Simple. Everything a conspiracy. Alright, see, I'm a lunatic. I take medicine because I'm a psychopath. Alright, so now I'm offended. I'm offended. Papa Doc, I'm offended. Yo. These aliens. That's what happens. Just saying, Riff. This all shit is aliens. They all aliens, bro. Everywhere around. You just look around. There are more aliens all... Oh, shit. Okay. Las Vegas shooting, false flag smoking. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is look this up over here. Ah! You see? We smack. We're going to figure this out. He was 64 years old. True that. I hope you don't take your meds with water. No, of course. I take them with beer. It's much better. Google a 64-year-old. I'm just saying. That shit'll turn you into a gay frog. Oh my god, that was funny as hell. They're turning the frickin' frogs gay. Oh, that made me laugh. Weapons are in the best hands at 64. Okay. What kind of gun was a 64-year-old handling? Apparently 40-something different guns. He had like 15, 20 rifles in the hotel and like another 20 at his house. I played the audio. What's worse? One shot? Oh, French. Or French. Kitty. I don't see my kitty. He wants attention right now, and I'm paying attention to you guys. Yeah. Okay. This was the latest thing I could get. Here we go.
First of all, I'm sure a lot of you have heard. Alright, so just 2 days ago,
sorry about that. Okay, here we go, bros.
we pointed out the Zionist connection with the Las Vegas shooting with Sheldon Adelson and James Murren, not to mention his connections with Donald Trump. But since then, breaking revelations have come out in favor of this theory that not only expands on it, but gives us that motive that we were all looking for, to fill in the gaps as to why this shooting happened in the first place. Who is to gain from this? And this might just answer all those questions. So first of all, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about that 4chan post that 3 weeks ahead of time on 9/11 warned users to stay away from gatherings and large groups of people in Vegas and nearby Henderson area. Yeah, that's right. According to that anonymous
the thing
post
is
on
like,
9/11,
I'm
he
not
stated,
sure
look, I
where
feel
it
bad
stems
for
from.
some of you on this website, so I'll let
This guy's talking a little bit, but let me tell you where I stand. I think that this is a civil war. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that the liberals and the conservatives are the two radical groups known as Black Lives Matter and Antifa are all being used against each other. They found Antifa literature at the crime scene. See what I'm trying to say? So what I think is that they shot into a country crowd. Mostly conservatives go to country crowds. So what I'm trying to say is that I think they're trying to set up a civil war here, because they're trying to get liberals and conservatives to fight each other by using the radical groups of Black Lives Matter and Antifa to really chum the waters for racial division and things like that. Now, the other thing that I think is really crazy is you had a gun law that was about to be passed in Las Vegas to make it easier to put the guns in citizens' hands. And it's just really awful convenient that this type of thing pops up just as that's about to happen. I just think that that's awful convenient.
Let you on in a little secret. If you live in the Las Vegas or Henderson area, stay inside tomorrow. Don't go anywhere where there are
4chan
large
is just
groups of
straight
people. Also,
AIDS?
if you see
Really?
two black vans parked next to each other, immediately leave the area. You're welcome, John.
You don't like what they did to Shia LaBeouf? You don't think that was fake news? Come on. R.I.P. LOL fake news. Come on, Rip. Rip. You don't like what 4chan did to Shia LaBeouf, Action Benson? Because that shit was hilarious. That saying, go with your gut feeling, is true. I couldn't have said that better myself. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta hear the fake news, Bragg. I got to. Because how can I form, I don't want to end up in my own echo chamber. If I only listen to the opinions that reverberate off the walls that I surround myself in, then I'm only going to agree with myself. I need to hear other opposite opinions, and I need to find people that disagree with me on some of these issues in order to correct and criticize my thoughts so I can become a better person and have better thoughts on the matter and create a more positive structure in order to present to you guys and just really just hit these issues right straight on, just hit them as hard as we can. That's what I like to do.
Saying it's called the High Incident Project. Keep that in mind. They want to make the American public think that places with extremely high security aren't safe enough. And if we remember back to the event, there was at least 50 security officers at that concert at that time, so this starts to make sense. Then he goes on to say, they're trying to create more regulations. You will see laws proposed within the next few years to put up more metal detectors, keep that in mind, and other security devices, that as well. Media and politicians will be saying places with lots of police need even more police. Then he went on to say he can't guarantee that it will happen tomorrow. But then he said Las Vegas is on their minds. Now, it didn't happen tomorrow, as he predicted on 9/11, but this is just 3 weeks down the road where we have this major attack on Las Vegas at a large area where people were gathered with plenty of security, where that fits almost perfectly into this almost crystal ball-like prediction that this guy made. And if that's not enough, he also then followed up with this. And remember what we were talking about just a few days ago with Sheldon Adelson and James Murren. Quote, if their plan is successful, the state of Nevada will pass a law in the future making all casinos have mandatory metal detectors and backscatter machines. Soon after, the federal law will be passed to put these machines in universities, high schools, federal buildings, you name it. OSI Systems and Chertoff are the main producers of these machines. Keep in mind that Michael Chertoff was the #1 proponent of full-body scanner machines after the underwear bombing false flag, and he's part of that company. Go figure. Then he goes on to state, OSI Systems and Chertoff are the main producers of these machines. Sometime around 2020, Chertoff and OSI will merge into a single company.
Is 82nd Fort Bragg, I gotta call you out. Is YouTube really fake news? Really? I disagree with you on that one. Social media, YouTube, and other platforms such as WikiLeaks, Drudge Report, they are real news, bro. Fucking face facts. We wouldn't know half as much as the shit that we know on planet Earth right now if it wasn't for some of these platforms. Seriously, bro? Metal detectors, highly populated places. I said that. That's exactly what you said. Metal detectors. 4chan is awesome. I remember what they did to Scientology. Yo-ho! Fellow warrior NorCal. 4chan, and I love what they did to Shia LaBeouf. I didn't know that they fucked up Scientology. That's what's up, though. Scientology can bite the big one. Seriously. We've talked about Scientology with Joe Rogan on, not my show, because obviously I can't get Joe Rogan on the show. But we put him in the background and then we break up his conversation. And we talked about Scientology with one of the guys who runs Scientology. His father was on Joe Rogan, and he talked about how he tried to get away from Scientology. And that was one of the most interesting conversations I've ever heard in my life, bro. Scientology works a lot like the Illuminati. They destroyed Shia. Boom! Killed his ass. Like you wouldn't believe. 4chan killed Shia LaBeouf. And then he tried to take it to New Mexico, got killed again. Then he tried to take it to fucking UK, got killed again. What have I missed? Nothing. You good. Google anything on YouTube, millions of answers. But you hear what I'm saying, 82nd Fort Bragg, because if social media didn't matter and our voice meant nothing, then Trump never would have won in the first place. Let's just put that out in the question. And then you got WikiLeaks, Edward Snowden, Matt Drudge. These people all operate off the same platforms. They're not fake news. I'm not going to sit here and think that they are, because their lives wouldn't be threatened if they were fake news. They wouldn't be running from fucking our law enforcement because America thinks that they can police the fucking globe. I'm just saying, man. Use it. Use all information around you. Read between the lines. You're an adult, right? You're an adult. You know exactly what's up. So use it. Read between the lines. Form your own opinions. I just like to listen. Disagree, agree. I don't agree with everything I say. I don't define myself by the things I put up. I just like to listen, and then I form my own opinions, and I put it in a public setting, so that way you and I can figure it out together. That's what I like to do. Rick Chain.
After they merge, the owners will sell off their stocks and make billions in profit. Mr. Chertoff has been in contact with Sheldon Adelson. Mr. Adelson will become a huge sponsor of these machines, and he will be the first to put them in his casinos when the laws pass. Remember, we talked about him having casinos on the Las Vegas Strip and how he had talked about projects in the future with Donald Trump. You can't make this shit up. He then stated, "This is my last message for now. Don't expect me to return anytime soon." So there is your smoke.
Wow. Wow. I'm a back.
Gun. You can say it's coincidence, but I highly doubt that.
No.
Remember, we talked about him having casinos on the Las Vegas Strip and how he had talked about projects in the future with Donald Trump. You can't make this shit up. He then stated, "This is my last message for now. Don't expect me to return anytime soon." So there is your smoking gun. You can say it's coincidence, but I highly doubt that. Not only did he say this prior 3 weeks...
You want me to read this shit to you guys? Listen. If their plan is successful, a state of Nevada will pass a law in the future making all casinos have mandatory metal detectors and backscatter machines soon after a federal law will be passed to put these machines in universities, high schools, federal buildings, you name it. CIA systems and Chertoff are the main producers of these machines. Sometime around 2020, Chertoff and OSI will merge into a single company. After they merge, the owners will sell off their stock and make billions in profit. Mr. Chertoff has been in contact with Sheldon Anderson. Mr. Anderson will become a huge sponsor in those machines, and he will be the first to put them in his casinos when the law passes. This is my last message for now. Don't expect me to return anytime soon. Mr. fucking John. And if that's not Paddock, then I don't know what is. Are you understand what I'm trying to tell you? This was a casino move. A lot of money to be made.
Before it happened, he predicted the location and nearly the exact narrative and almost exactly how it went down. That's something you can't coincidentally come across without being in the know in some kind of way. Now, on September 30th, we had George Soros make this tweet saying the increasing conspiracy theories reflects deeper worrying trends about politics around the world. That was just a day before the shooting. That's interesting. And then if we look at a chart here, OSI Systems, who again makes these backscatter machines in full body scan.
That's another thing that really fucking pisses me off. You and I know, and everybody knows that George Soros is a war criminal. Why is he even allowed to operate on Twitter? He's a fucking war criminal.
Machines, stocks went up dramatically after that shooting and is still on an upward trend. And Sheldon Adelson here, that's set to make billions off of this incident, at least we remind you that he is the one that in 2016 bought the Las Vegas
three types of net.
The largest newspaper
Internet,
in Las Vegas, and turned
dark
it into
web,
his own little
and deep web
outlet. And as we stated in our last video, was the first
hell,
to quickly
you
mobilize
even got the
on
military
scene to cover the tragedy. Yes, how coincidental is that? Now you might say that, yes, this is still coincidence, yes, it's not proof. And I agree,
I see how
it's
you
not
roll.
100% proof that this was a false flag, but now we have a motive to go on. Now we have somewhere to dig. And guess what? There is some media pushing for gun control. As always, there's always going to be that.
Does Shuggy have something for us?
Anything else? Anything else? So go check this for yourself. Is news article talking about hotel security where they want to put in metal propaganda agencies are pumping this out. Let's take a look. Hotel operators in other countries are increasingly developing armed guards, vehicles, barricades, X-ray machines, and other measures to reduce the risk of attack. So you have ABC.
Yo, that was funny.
Machines. Then we have USA Today. Perhaps having a bomb-sniffing dog could help, he says. Some high-risk countries have metal detectors for baggage. Then you have the New York Times coming in talking about explosive scanners and X-ray machines, stating that the hospitality industry hasn't got their act together in terms of anti-terrorism. It's not going to be pushed. It's going to be pulled. Then you have the New York Times again trying to put that in the minds of all brings to mind the 2008 Mumbai attack at the Taj Hotel, which led to
Kevin, what's up, man?
Screening visitors and country. It also goes on to talk about face recognition software. Come on, people.
I can't
and we
say.
got Fox News saying this as well.
Say.
Most hotels in the United States do not have metal detectors. Anyone can walk into a hotel with firearms without being detected. Ooh, scary. Give me your rights. Over and over. Now we have Skip saying,
Riff, what's up? How you doing, man? He broke England, sold out his own race. Yes, he did.
And then again, it says it's only a matter of time before metal detectors and baggage screening areas are standard at hotels in the United States. And then we had people already saying that they started putting them in. Let's just take a listen here.
No cold bodies.
Hilarious. From a hotel room window. Law enforcement stepping up security outside of hotels and inside at the Wynn and Encore. Beyond the security cameras, new bag checks and handheld metal detectors for guests and staff. Plus K-9 units scouring the strip and searching hotel rooms for possible threats. Jeff and Penny Chittenden have visited Vegas 10 times. This trip is different.
Last night we had to go through metal detectors, which was the first time we've ever had to do that.
The first time they ever had to do that, and it's probably not going to be the last, because you know why? These rich, self-admitted Zionists, you look at Sheldon Adelson, who used to run a newspaper in Israel, for God's sakes, who recently criticized Donald Trump for not being enough pro-Israel. Yes, Mr. I'm with Israel 1,000%, 100%. Jerusalem should be the capital of Israel. Donald Trump is not enough pro-Israel. For Sheldon Adelson, the super Zionist, who we're starting to see fingerprints of all over this case, will be making millions in his hotels for him and his Michael Chertoff buddies. And let's just review this one more time. The anonymous source on 4chan, who prior to the event made all this clear, stated, if their plan is successful, the state of Nevada will pass a law in the future making all casinos have mandatory metal detectors and backscatter machines. Soon after, the federal law will be passed to put these machines in universities, high schools, federal buildings, you name it. OSI Systems and Chertoff are the main producers of these machines. Sometime around 2020, Chertoff and OSI will merge in a single company after they merge the owner.
So let me get this straight. All these people were shot for a fucking business deal. Is that what the hell I'm understanding right now? Is that what 4chan just leaked out to us? Is that all these people were fucking shot for a goddamn business deal? And if I'm not mistaken, sounds to me like Donald Trump might be profiting off what just happened. Okay, so let me just tell you straight up right here on this channel right now to all you motherfucking people. What did we just hear? Think about it. Was this man talking too much for you? What did we just hear? We just heard that 59 people and 500 other people were shot for a business deal that Donald Trump might make some money off from. That's nice. That's sweet. Y'all hear what I'm trying to say? As I'll repeat it if you want me to. I'll repeat it again. 59 people and 500 others were shot for a business deal that Donald Trump may profit money from. Oh, please. Oh, please. Don't all comment at once. About a minute ago, it was like a stream in this motherfucker. Now it's quiet as a church. Y'all hear what I'm trying to say? I think we're going to end it there. We'll not end the stream, but we're going to end the news. We're going to end it there. I really got nothing else to say. I think we done figured it out. Stephen King Show, listen to me, bro. 59 people, 500 others got shot for a business deal that Trump may profit from. That's what the fuck I just learned. How's your day going? That's crazy to me. can you feel? That's what they're singing upstairs. The love tonight. I'm sure there was many, many hands on that business deal. Many hands. They're talking about billions in profits. Y'all read it. I put it up there. Trap set. I don't care about Trump. Done nothing. I don't care, but Trump done nothing. Not directly. I can agree with that. Not directly. Y'all see my Trump logo up there. I voted for the man. But I'm not going to sit here in denial either. If the fucking guy is profiting off people getting shot, then that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. Am I sure? No. No, sir. No, I am not sure. That we can agree on. I do not know. All I know is that was the most recent thing that I was able to drag up and put onto the show here. Big statement, bro. For real. Big statement. I agree again with you. But it seems to me, by what we just read through Anonymous and 4chan leaks, that man, John Paddock, was a multi-million-dollar man, an investor. We knew that from the start. His father was a bank robber. Seems to me that some people might stand to make a deal. Seems to me that there's $1 billion profit at hand. A couple $billion bucks, actually. Seems to me that some people might want to get their hands on some stuff like that. One way or the other. The hand washes the other hand. One way or the other. Absolutely. Big statement, bro. I'll agree with you. And I don't know. Absolutely. You're right about that. But I'm trying to shift some gears. I'm going to play a little bit of music for you, bros. If you don't like the music part of my show, now is the time to leave, because I'm going to be playing some guitar for you guys. No, they're not always credible. That I can also agree with as well. I agree with you. I really do. I agree with you. I think that we agree more than we disagree, and what I think is actually happening here is that we're both searching for the truth. Rock that axe. Yeah, we're both searching for the truth, you and I. Absolutely. So, I agree with you like 85%, maybe even 95%. I bet we could have a great conversation.
Figured out how to make a video call.
Fuck, here we go again with this music shit. Much love. I'm banning your ass. Nah, just kidding. What up, David? How you doing, bro? I never made you mod on my shit. I should do that. Blammo. Blammo, bitches! A little bit of warm up. Stick around because we will be getting into this. I got fucking plenty of beer left. I got plenty of beer left. Oh, we empty. Honey, would you do me a colossal favor? Can you switch my cups? I need me a frosty cup. This cup is no longer iced. Don't forget to rinse it up. All right there, Funky Monkey. All right there, Funky Monkey. So what's going on? I use a Schecter. It's got a 6-string guitar. I also have bass effects. I can put whatever you want on the back. We could do World Best Knockout, satisfying videos. Riff, Hemmer, what's going on? Hemmer, how you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. What have you been playing? What have you been doing? How are things going with you? Look at this. Frozen cup. Do you see that? Ah, that's how you know it's a frozen frosty mug. That's how you fucking do it for real, bros. I don't drink piss warm Dutch Gold like some people. I drink handcrafted, micro-brewed, locally made in a frosty mug. That's just my style, I guess. I don't drink Dutch Gold, piss warm Dutch Gold, out of a goddamn plastic Pac-Man mug like some people. Cheers, bro. Damn. How the fuck you doing? Bro, I've been playing NHL and working my ass off. Why does that not surprise me? Because you're a go-getter. You're a go get that motherfucking money done. Dude, I've been great, actually. Everything's been good. I have had no issues. I'm actually going to raise some money for a firehouse tomorrow. Where are we going?
Spaceport, I think?
Yeah, that's where we're going. And I'm going to raise some money for a firehouse. Hopefully we're going to, make some things happen, raffle tickets and whatnot. Should be a good time. But, I mean, as far as that goes, that's pretty much all that's happening with that.
Cool. Using your phone to talk to someone in another language. Not cool? Not.
Papa Jason. do my damn thing when I can do it. You know how I do. Let me see. Riff Raff, what's good, brother? Okay, read all that. Papa chasing fucking shreds, bro. Yes, sir. I will, sir. Playing guitar takes it out of you, bro.
Great. Having 2 thumbs instead of 1. Not so great? A 4-step process to make a video call.
Tiffany, what's good? You're hella good on Guitar Hero. This ain't no Guitar Hero, bro. What you trying to say, man? Let's see. Let's get on my channel. Start playing some of my beats. I'm pretty warmed up. I'm ready to go. Who the fuck we looking for? We can get on some beats, man. What you thinking? Are you feeling like a pirate? Are you feeling piratish? He's always here. He's out. Oh. There we go. Play some Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. You be pretty good. Oh, yeah. Pull his tail. I love Michael Jackson. What happened? Oh, I'm a noob, that's what happened. I'm a noob, that's what happened. Forgot to plug my controller in. Happens to the best of us. God damn it. I wouldn't mind trying out, what is it called? Billie Jean. This cat is always here. He loves it when I'm streaming. He just wants to be part of the show. Oh, yeah. Bowie. ABBA? Who's ABBA? The Dancing Queen. So we need to go into the AR studio. Lemo. You know, ABBA. Dancing Queen. She's only 17. Dancing Queen. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to get right back into guitar here. Okay. Let's play some fucking Darkest Hour. Okay. Okay! Jesus! I just had to get my shit back together, that's all. Lincoln Park. What is it? Fucking subscribing, bro. Oh, you subscribed? Oh, thanks, man. That's what's up. I appreciate that.
On the track.
On the track. Let's gonna run through this little set list that I've pre-planned. It's kind of, you know, just play what I like. Do what I gotta do.
www.valentinebeats.com.
I'll take some requests afterwards, and we'll see what I can come up with. I mean, I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world, but I'll try it. Taking me to another dimension with the riffs. I know I got some, of course, that's what I've heard, man. I got the zone out music. What is it, Brooklyn? SoCom, Brooklyn. Had to pop my ears for a second. I was like, ah. Anyways, SoCom, Brooklyn, comes in here all the time. Says I play the zone out music. He's like, look at him, he's always zoned out. I'm like, what do you mean, man? Pause for the cause. Pause for the cause. Look at my kitty. My kitty is all about the attention right now. Oh. He wants my daddy attention. He wants daddy attention. This is normally the time he curls up and just passes out on me. He's looking at me like, are you done streaming? Oh. Pause for the cause. love him and cuddle him. Oh, your nails are dry. That's why. Kitty's not giving no lovins from the mama. The cat stole my damn stream. Oh yeah. The little bastard does that shit all the time. Just again, didn't it? Times is that gonna happen? Okay. Next. What up, Dallas? How you doing, man? What up, Pinball? Thank you, Sinister. Yes, I do like that one. This next one that I enjoy quite a bit. This was another good one. No pause for the cause. How the fuck y'all feel about what's been going on? I see you. What's going on, man? Because I got you confused with somebody else, so I do apologize again. Just so you know. I apologize again. Pure evil, buddy. I got more coming. Don't go anywhere. I'm just, pausing for the cause. Don't go anywhere. I want to play some Shokran. And I want to play one of their new albums. I like this band. This band's called Shokron, in case y'all don't know. Good ass band right here. You got me there, bro. You got me there. I cannot disagree with that. I mean, I do too. CCFR. Go ahead, spam some more. I love it. Go ahead, try it. Try me. Go ahead, spam some more. Go ahead, try me. Go ahead. I just want to play with it. I just came back to say what's up and got to go back to the paranormal. Paranormal? Are you playing the VR shit? Paranormal activity? The VR shit? No, I'm a paranormal investigator over in Sacramento Paranormal Investigating. Is that right? Well, fucking awesome. Good for you. We'll go take a quick piss. Listen to more of this. This is a good ass band. He's right. I'm feeling good. I'm betting. You're right. It's true. Blame fucking the 420 bet. Blame him. Maybe he got me drunk. It's all his fault. Ha! Haven't seen you in so long! My bro! What the fuck is going on? Who gets this close? I'll be the only streamer that does this. What up? Real close. What up, everybody? I'm like Rufio. I'm like the white Rufio. I'm the white Rufio, bro. is enough of that. We left off. I'm not in pain no more after my surgery. I'm chilling right now. That's fucking great news.
Trap camp. Trap camp.
Well, my brothers, salute. Cheers, motherfucker! What did you have surgery on? That's a great question, Bonkers Peach. hernia. Best show tonight. Oh, thanks a fucking lot. I know a lot of people have been getting in that drama, and maybe I should too.
That's possible.
I got the bait. I got the fish. They could bite the shit. Just ban him. Don't give him rope. Don't give him the rope. Ban him. Fuck out of here. We got good vibes. We got good vibes. It's a lot easier. Remember this. Remember this. It's a lot easier to destroy something than it is to build something. And it always will be. That's why I'm proud to take the arrows and the slings and the slingshots and the bullets from everybody. Proud to take them. There are the high notes, and much of them. A good heart is never proud. That makes a lot of sense to me. That makes some sense to this face right here. Look at this face. Whoa, that went down the wrong hole. We get back on PlayStation because I want to put that message up because I miss comments when I'm playing guitar, and I want to put the message up so that way people know. Also, mirror graffiti, I like it. I know what you're saying. See you going to bed, huh? Is that right? Damn it. You're right. Damn it. God damn it, you guys. Well, if I'm gonna play any games and hang out with my friends tonight, I need to stop. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, time is escaping me. And I gotta go raise some goddamn money for a firehouse tomorrow. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. So, I'll leave you with this. See this beer? From a good friend of mine. The unity that my crew, undeniable. The friends that I roll with, known them since before streaming. You question my merchandise, I'm authentic. You want to question my tax property, I got the document. Say I'm begging, no I'm not. Say I have no talent, what's your talent? Say you want to come at me, I don't understand why. I promote positivity. Most of you promote negativity. I come on talking about real life issues. You say it's boring. I want to hang out and be cool. You say I'm dick riding. This beer right here was from a dick rider. That dick riding tastes real good. You saying one more? This is the first encore I've ever had. Tom, you want one more? This is the first encore I've ever had. If you want one more, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one from the heart. One more, bro. Got
Google,
you.
remember that my passport is in my sock
Dude,
drawer.
my job is
Okay,
easy.
I'll remember
I mean,
that. Ooh, thanks.
I do a lot of things. Charitable work. I just love it. Baby. Why don't you pass that over here? Yeah.
The alarm's gonna go off, and I'm gonna be like,
Whoop. That's so hard to pull off. But yeah. How about play this one?
Want to hear something crazy? We somehow figured out how to make this easy. But we still haven't figured out how to make a video call simple enough for your grandpa to use.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. Wouldn't it be great if we all got with 2017 already and had a simple video calling app that just worked? Introducing Duo. It's simple, high-quality video calling by Google. Whatever phone, whatever network, you'll get a video call that just works. Google Duo. Video calling by Google.
And there you bros go, bros. I gave you all I had, man. I did what I had to do. I came, I saw, I conquered. We talked about cryptocurrency in Japan. We talked about nuclear isotopes being brought around, especially around the North UK area, Ireland, Russia, I'd even think, was getting some of it. But nuclear isotopes were heading in that direction. So that was a big problem. What else did we talk about? We talked a little bit about the Las Vegas shooter. Played some guitar, had a good time. We didn't do the comedy. We never got to the comedy. So you know what? Tom, you might have came late. I've been streaming for 3 hours, but the first hour was pretty much about, Japan, the nuclear isotopes heading towards UK and Ireland. What else did I talk about? And the Las Vegas shooter. And then I played guitar. And I drank. And I smoked. I'm still drinking. And I'm still smoking. But I'm wrapping this stream up. Because it's about time to wrap it up. But, as always, support your local talent, your local streamers, your local people. Anybody that's out there trying to bust their ass, reveal the story, present to you quality merchandise. Anybody that's your local comedians, your local... hell, I'm going to raise money for a local fire department tomorrow. That's what I do. So support your local talent. Support your local people. Support your local EMTs, your local fire departments, your local police departments. Anything that you could do to give back to the community, fucking do that. And until you do, get off my dick. Alright, that's what I say, right? I'm an entrepreneur. Get off my dick about that. That's another thing I say. I'm not begging for money. You buy products. Riff Rags and Trends. Check out my products. Either you buy them or you don't. CashRiffsDaily@gmail.com. Hit me up personally if you want to get a message at me and you want to talk to me personally. We can get down to the issues and figure things out. Share images. Share videos. Share music. All kinds of stuff. News, conspiracy, guitar, and comedy. That's what you find here on this channel. We try to do it in that order, but today we did not get to the comedy because we talked a little bit too much about the news and conspiracy. So that's 3 days in a row now that I talked about Las Vegas. So tomorrow, I'm not going to talk about it. You know what I mean? Unless if something crazy comes up, like something that we cannot ignore, then I'll talk about it. But I really want to dead that subject until we get conclusive evidence that's like smoking guns, solid proof. And the evidence that I performed to you tonight through 4chan, through Anonymous, some of the same people y'all gawk over, right, said what? That most of these people, in clever white man terms, mind you, white guy terms, you know what I'm saying? I'm a white guy. I can understand the white guy terms. So what they basically said is that all them people fucking got shot up for a business deal over a bunch of casinos and hotels that looks to me like Donald Trump is gonna be a benefactor of. So that's a chin scratcher. Until next time, my homies, hit me up. 420 Club, mad props to all you people in the 420 Club. Hang out with your boy Riff Raff. Hit me up personally if you want to get into a party. We could talk about whatever. Conspiracies, UFOs, all kinds of cool stuff. So hit me up on that shit, and we will talk to you. We will talk to you later. Play some quick notes. Just some quick ones. Quick notes for you. Until next time, bros, we will see you later. Keep it awesome. Keep it positive. Keep it straight. Keep it real. That's what I'm saying, man. Peace out.